Já andamos mais um pouquinho. Vamos ver o que tem lá na cela do Otis. E ontem a gente caçapou o Falcone na porrada. Ele deu a dica. Diz que o tal de Otis estaria envolvido no problema. Sou eu! Haha! Cadê o filho da mãe que me entregou aqui?
When we went to bed, I knew I couldn't trust him not to steal Woody from under my nose. Guess creeps like him only ever learn one way, the hard way.
I've run plenty of counterfeiting jobs before. What I need is something that'll work in the joint. What do the boys in here want to buy, and can I make fakes of it? Let's see here. Counterfeit art? Nah, wouldn't work. Not a very discriminating audience in Blackgate. Drugs might do the trick. Too dangerous. I'll think on it some more. I need to figure out a counterfeit job I can run in here. Only ideas I got involve working with a partner. I don't know any Falcone guys. And I don't trust the rats. Besides, I can't work with a partner. Or can I?
Sorry again for the harsh welcome yesterday. Hope your second day in prison is going better than the first. Need anything?
Otis Flanagan, prisoner in here. You know anything about him?
Haven't seen him in a while. His cell's on this block. I used to see him going to group therapy in the library. He fell in with a rat cult some time ago. Definitely unstable. Why you asking?
Yeah, you said it. I'm worried he could hurt somebody. That makes it my business to know where he is.
I've seen him be friendly with old Joe from the commissary. If you haven't already, try talking to him.
Guessing this ain't your first time behind bars.
What makes you say that?
The way you carry yourself, confident. I just get the feeling you've been here before.
Not my first bid in Blackgate. I've seen a lot of people pass through here. Most of them deserve better than this. Others deserved a lot worse.
Worse than this? Who the hell deserves that?
Guessing you never met Oswald Cobblepot. The Penguin? He used to stay on this block. They still haven't cleared out his cell. For a stench.
Any advice for a new guy trying to stay alive as long as possible?
Part of staying alive in here is staying sane. If you get a chance to attend group therapy with Dr. Quinzel, you should take it.
Speaking from experience, I mean, no offense, but I wouldn't peg you as the type.
Guys like you and me aren't much for talking. But there are worse things than listening. Be careful out there.
Thanks, pal.
Cheesecake you made was incredible. Really outdid yourself.
Thanks. Joe couldn't find me cream cheese, so I used mayonnaise and then added some sugar packets.
Mayonnaise? You're sick in the head, you know that?
You wouldn't have known the difference if I hadn't told you, you wimp. Cops raided the joint. Wanted me to talk, but I never did. So they put my print on a planted gun. And that was all she wrote.
That's bullshit, man. Those cops were probably on some rival boss's payroll.
Probably. But I'm no snitch. If I got to do a few years in Blackgate to keep my dignity, so be it.
Stretch your legs. Better get moving. I don't want to hear about any more problems in the yard.
Otis Flanagan's missing? Who cares? Crackpot was wailing about the Rat King day and night. Sooner than later, I would have shut him up.
Y'all are lucky you aren't in max security. Bunch of prisoners caught a beating last night.
Didn't get much sleep last night, so beat it before I accidentally throw you down a flight of stairs.
If you're gonna stretch your legs, better get moving.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I've run plenty of con jobs on the outside. But something I can run on the inside.
The open city wake-up call?
That sounds...
Our escape plan is coming along, fellas. We got blueprints for all the key sections of Blackgate mapped out.
And we've ID'd some blind spots in the security cameras. We just gotta figure a way out of our cells quietly.
That guy downstairs, Otis Flanagan, he escaped and they haven't found him yet. How hard could it be?
Yeah, but he learned how to control the minds of rats. How long do you think something like that would take? Realistically. I'm starting to think we can really break out of here. Our rafts are coming along. We've memorized Tiger's shift changes.
The hard part's getting out of our cells. But if Otis Flanagan did it, we can too. So, why don't one of you go down to his old cell, take a look around? Maybe he left some clues behind.
That cell is filthy. I'm not touching anything in there. You want to go sift through a mountain of rat poop? Be my guest.
Eu acho que é lá embaixo. É exatamente onde eu estava. What's Flanagan aqui?
Flanagan's cell. I'll search it for evidence as to how he snuck into death row. Otis doesn't sound like the social type, but he carved out time for group therapy with Dr. Quinzel. Electronic engineering, rat biology, and psychotherapy. Looks like these came from the prison library. Huh. To Otis, thanks for the book. I'll give it back to you at next week's session. Joe. Must be Joe from the commissary. What do you mean by session? Distinctive shoe prints, almost like claws. Otis must have cut up his shoes to make these marks. Cops, courts, clink. Same message I saw in Shrike's apartment. Otis isn't just friendly with rats, he's a follower of the Rat King. Or the Rat King himself. Now, that's all the evidence. Without my analysis tech, I can't perform a more detailed search. I'll trust my instincts. Since Otis ain't here, I gotta go somewhere he hung out a lot. But where? Like the library would be perfect for group therapy. It'd explain all of Otis's books, too. I'll head to the library and see what group therapy's all about. Might learn something about Otis and his access to death row.
Bom, não posso guardar. Depois eu levo isso. Ainda tá fazendo força aí, brother. Pô, tem que tomar cuidado com o que você come.
Unless Ma can dig up some bail money, I'm gonna be in here a while. I might have to join up with the crew. The rats are here to stay. I don't know if I'm buying everything they're selling, but they say Gotham's a sinking ship.
Waka what now?
No, I said sinking ship, not chips and dip.
Join up with the family? What are you, nuts? Ma would have my head on a silver platter. She never liked those Falcone pukes. Said they were vulgar, lazy,
and disrespectful.
I know.
I can never figure out why she married one neither.
Every day, a bus arrives with more prisoners, and I'm gonna convert them to our cause. Falcone's a relic. If they don't bury him at his trial, us rats will finish the job. If you spend a week in the neighborhood I grew up in, you'd realize why Blackgate scared me. Tiger's got Flanagan on the run. I think he was close to something big. maybe even the Rat King himself. The Day of Wrath isn't some fantasy. If our movement grows, we really can bring this place down. Live a life that's truly free. Every day, a bus arrives with more prisoners. And
I don't know what happened in max security last night, but Tiger's staying quiet about it. And so's the family. Falcone's been the big man on campus since they locked him up. He's slipping lately. Maybe his time on top is over. Ever bump into Otis Flanagan? President of the Rat King fan club? What around Blackgate is he's hiding in the walls? No shame taking a good beating from Bolton. Hope he got some shots in. If not, there's always next time. If I were Otis Flanagan and found some way to escape my cell, I wouldn't be sticking around. I'd hitch a ride on a boat back to Gotham, kiss this dump goodbye. I don't know what happened in max security last night. The Tiger stayed quiet about it.
Gods are even grouchier than usual this morning. What's going on?
Something went down last night. Nobody's saying nothing, but I saw a few guards coming from the infirmary.
You think somebody tried to break out?
My guess is that a certain somebody broke in. Flanagan's whereabouts are unknown. Where's the cavalry? Suppose I went missing. They'd hunt me down like a dog.
You did go missing. During the Joker riots, you escaped and joined up with the Penguin. Batman literally hunted you down like a dog. Wait, you don't remember any of this?
I took a lot of blows to the head that night, okay? I don't think you can blame me for having a shaky memory.
Gods are even grouchier than usual.
Joe's a lifer in Blackgate. He don't look like much these days, but he must have been a bad dude back when God was a kid. Flanagan's got more than one screw loose. He worked with pesticides. Did the number on the old noggin, you know? The rats? The family? I steer clear of both. Life's too short to pick sides, especially when those are the options. Wonder if Joe's got any comics for sale. I don't want to read that dusty old junk in the library. I hear Joe's got a line on some booze. You got any idea how long it's been since I had a drink that wasn't brewed in a toilet? Joe's a lifer in Blackgate. You don't look like much these days.
New brothers, fresh from the streets. You earned your place here.
Damn right they did. Guy here shot a paramedic trying to pull a cop from a car wreck.
Well, now that you've robbed and beaten and murdered your way into Blackgate, the real work begins. Blackgate isn't paradise yet, but with your help, we'll make it ours. Our numbers are growing. Soon, Blackgate will be ours. Vengeance for Shrike will be visited tenfold upon Tiger. Lady Injustice, the Gotham City Pig Department, they don't have much longer either.
In here, the Roman is already falling. He'll come crashing down soon enough. And listen, if you catch one of his boys on his own, well, that's his fault, ain't it?
Isso aí, bro.
New brothers, fresh from the streets.
Isso aí. Pode crer, pode crer.
Damn right they did. Guy here shot a paramedic trying to pull a cop from a car wreck.
Well, now that you've robbed and beaten and murdered your way into Blackgate, the real work begins. Blackgate isn't paradise.
Ah, damn, Malone, are you alright? I heard you got jumped. I heard it was like bam, 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 and then Bolton shocks you like I reckon you gotta be careful out there, man. You gotta watch your back, alright? Alright. You been to group therapy, Malone? I've never been. Therapy's not for me, man. Pumping iron, sweating bullets, getting absolutely shredded. That's my therapy. You should visit Joe in the commissary, man. That guy can get anything you need. Like, he's a wizard. I mean, he's not literally a wizard. I mean, he does have a beard and he's old, but he doesn't do magic tricks. You splitting a cell with somebody? That's the pits, man. I used to have a cellmate, but he talked too much, man. I need my peace and quiet, all right? All right. And you ever get in a scrap and need some backup, you let me know. I'm not a fighter, but I can distract guys with some pretty sweet dance moves while you do your thing. Just say the word and I'll be like, "Radio, good sir." All right. Ah, damn, Malone, are you all right? I heard you got jumped. I heard it was like bam, bam, bam.
Valeu, Walker.
Notice anything unusual in max security last night? Any ruckus?
I was asleep.
Ruckus? What are you talking about? Ruckus?
You know, ruckus. Commotion, tumult, hullabaloo. As in a little more screaming, wailing, and gunfire than usual.
If there was hullabaloo, I think I would have heard it. You must have had a bad dream.
I'm telling you, there was some kind of ruckus on our block last night.
Could you, describe the ruckus?
Banging, clanging, helter-skelter. The Roman's been tight-lipped all morning. I think something's up.
Helter-skelter, huh? That's a new one. I'll keep my eyes peeled.
Tô ligado, hein?
You notice anything unusual in max security last night?
This message from Ace Chemicals, creating surprises since 1940.
What are the news? O que tem de novo?
While the courthouse remains an active crime scene after the tragic events of July 4th, the office of District Attorney Harvey Dent has not halted preparation for the trial of alleged crime boss Carmine Falcone. Falcone is thus far the highest profile arrest in the joint anti-crime and corruption efforts of Dent, Commissioner Gordon, and unofficially, the Batman.
Come on! Everyone knows that was all Batman!
Speaking of Batman, multiple unconfirmed reports have him being spotted at Blackgate Prison last night. Could he have unfinished business with Falcone or the Rats? I asked Commissioner Gordon this morning.
Any rumors are exactly
Group therapies in the library.
Rumors. I thought you reported the facts, Ms. Vale.
We addressed the public's concerns, Commissioner, and they're very concerned about this Day of Wrath mentioned in the Rat King's broadcasts.
Look, as far as we can tell, the so-called Day of Wrath is pure fiction. Just something this Rat King uses to stir people up so they'll commit crimes for him.
Those who've heard the recordings tell us the Rat King is very specific. He says it takes place in 4 days.
Apparently, I wasn't direct enough last time, so let me be absolutely clear. The Day of Wrath is bull.
But actions speak louder than words. And while it's a peaceful morning here in Gotham, the GCPD is quietly preparing for the possibility of more violence after nightfall. We'll be right back after this message from Ace Chemicals, creating surprises since 1940.
Okay.
Falcone's running scared. And we got new recruits coming in every day. I'm feeling lucky.
Don't get cocky. We got the same boots on our necks in here that we do in Gotham. To bring the Day of Wrath to bear, we gotta remain focused, vigilant.
Oh, I'm focused, all right. Focused on stacking my winnings higher than all of you combined.
For the trial of alleged crime boss Carmine Falcone.
New truckload of prisoners arrived last night. New recruits. Our plan is working. Gotham's like a punched fist. All it takes is a spark.
Batman.
Our flame will set the whole
whole city on fire.
I'm on fire too, brother. You see that last ad? By the end of the day, my pockets are gonna be so stuffed with cigs, I'll be waddling back to my cell.
I asked Commissioner Gordon this morning.
Falcone's really scared. And we got new recruits coming in every day. I thought you reported them.
É isso aí. Eu vou ter que ir lá na biblioteca, mas enquanto isso...
It's Barbara. Leave a message. But if you're looking for tutoring, my schedule's gotten way too busy this year. Oh, and if it's Dad, I'm probably on my way home right now. Please wait at least an hour before you put out another APB. Bye! You've reached the former office of Ferris Boyle at Gothcorp, the People Company. Unfortunately, Mr. Boyle is no longer working for or associated with the company following his resignation and conviction for manslaughter. We cannot stress enough that the company at large was entirely unaware of Mr. Boyle's actions and did not authorize or condone his behavior towards Dr. and Mrs. Freeze. If you have any further questions, please direct them to Mr. Boyle himself, care of Blackgate Prison.
Thanks for calling Hell's Gate Legal. Don't wait for the afterlife to get what you deserve. Let us get you a cash settlement now. If you've been a victim of vigilante violence condoned by the Gotham City Police Department, press 1. If you've been injured by escaped inmates from Blackgate Prison, press 2. If you've been wrongly incarcerated in Blackgate Prison and denied any of your rights, press 3. If you are a member of the Gotham City Police Force who has been wrongfully terminated, press 4. We're spearheading a class action lawsuit against the GCPD for encouraging vigilante violence against private citizens without due process. If you'd like to join our fight against these unconstitutional practices, please provide your contact information and the nature of the injury. For example, explosive gel, being hung from a gargoyle, or being pummeled into oblivion.
Já ouvi essas coisas antes. É, ele não tá aí não. Deixou uma plaquinha aqui. Ratos no Clube Iceberg.
Group therapies in the library.
Ok, eu sei disso. cara tá enchendo as paradas de ratos. Interessante. Ele tá atacando os outros prisioneiros. Os outros prisioneiros não, os outros bandidos de Gotham.
And I won't have you bullying them.
These men are hardened criminals, Dr. Quinzel. You can't heal their fractured minds with cuddly vibes and finger painting.
It's called art therapy, you ghoul. Oh, hi.
Afraid we have a straggler.
I'll check him in.
See you back in the group. Pray you aren't late again.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm Dr. Quinzel. And you are?
Malone.
Welcome, Mr. Malone. First time in group?
First of many, I hope. Joe from the commissary suggested I join. Says it's worked wonders for him.
Therapy can be very healing, and Joe, his progress has been tremendous. Whew, and you're in luck. Mr. Yamashiro's absent today. His chair's all yours. Hold on, I'll buzz you in. Please, follow me. You'll have to excuse Dr. Crane. He was brought in to replace the outgoing supervisor, Professor Strange, and, well, he has a very narrow view of therapy. But, while Crane and I don't always see eye to eye, we do share a common field of study.
Yeah, what's that?
The Shadow. Come on, new friend. Let's join the others. Everyone! I'd like to introduce you to our new friend. This is Mr. Malone. Mr. Malone, please, take a seat.
Só minuto. Que livro é esse? Oh. Muito bom esse livro, gosto dele. Conte do Monte Cristo. E vocês têm aqui umas teorias bem interessantes. O ego, o self, o id e... Consciente coletivo, a sombra. Interessante. Muito interessante. Tem consciente aqui, olha. Tá.
What we do here is rehabilitation through better understanding of the shadow. Our shadow is a blind spot in our psyche.
Not exactly. A shadow consists of our unconscious fears, shame, and desires that we project onto others.
I was getting to that part. The shadow is often rooted in our early development. Mr. Malone, tell us about your childhood.
My childhood. All right. My parents were both murdered in front of me when I was a kid. I saw it. I couldn't stop it. I froze. And they never caught the guy who did it.
Oh, my dear. I'm so sorry. I feel sick in my soul for you.
That's it? The subject has no use for your feelings, Doctor. He needs a clinical diagnosis, not a bleeding heart.
Aren't you supposed to be quietly observing? Keep your comments to yourself, Crane.
I am here to supervise this clown car.
Parents would fight. All the time. They'd rage at each other. And at me. I called it prize fighting, because I always got the belt. 7 years old. Couldn't defend myself. I did some awful things over the years to get back at them. Your shadow never leaves you. You wrestle with it all the time. But you can learn to coexist.
Thank you, Joe.
Isso aí, Joe.
That was beautiful. Arnold, let's talk about the dummy. Wasn't that Mr. Donegan's?
This is Woody, and we're best friends. Friends! We just met, Four Eyes, and you're far too clingy for me.
Woody, let Arnold speak first.
You're addressing the doll now? I'm putting an end to this. Hand over the doll, you feeble-minded worm.
Where are you taking him?
To a more structured clinical environment.
Is that where you took Mr. Yamashiro? Is that where you took the other inmates?
Nice kumbaya, Doc.
Today's session was a total failure.
I got a long list of regrets, Doc. But coming here ain't one of them.
Thanks, Joe. You know, Mr. Malone here joined today because of you. I think there's a lot you could teach him. I'll leave you two alone.
Hey, man.
Kid, grab that book for me, will you? And then we'll take a walk.
You brushing up on how to escape?
Nah, I just like to reread it every few years. Thanks, kid. I don't move so quick anymore.
You all right?
Bum leg. Comes and goes.
How'd it happen?
Running away from something. Stress causes it to flare up.
What's got you so stressed, Joe?
Right now, all your questions. I know what you think. Dead end, right? Not exactly.
This place is full of secrets.
Interessante. Já sei onde arrumar um outro desse.
Watch your step through here.
Convém fechar, né? Vai largar assim mesmo?
This is a shortcut I use for moving around items of a legally questionable nature.
So this is all contraband?
Nah, most of it is above board.
Why, you don't throw anything away?
I threw my life away, kid. But yeah, nowadays, I'm a bit of a pack rat. So, what's on your mind?
I need to get to death row.
I see. You should get yourself fitted for a pine overcoat first.
I'm not looking to die there, just visit.
I don't think you understand the function of death row. In any case, you'll need an access code just to get through the front door.
Great. An access code. You got one?
Nah. This ain't small potatoes. If you want an access code, you'll have to do something for me.
Name it.
Head through this door. We'll talk around front. I run a side hustle, as you well aware. It just so happens I have a package for someone. Needs to be delivered.
Sounds easy enough.
Look, I'll help you. But I gotta know. What the hell are you hoping to find in Death Row?
The chapel. I'm looking to repent. I hear they got a good confession booth there.
You really want to confess your sins, kid? Stick with therapy. Well, assuming you're serious about this, go find an inmate named Bird. He'll be in the yard. Give Bird this package in exchange for a bundle of cash. But don't be a hero. And don't resort to violence. Trust me. That's an alley you don't want to go down.
I'll do my best, Joe.
Once you get the cash, meet me back here. You hold up your end. And I'll get you that death row access code.
Beleza. Molezinha. Mais alguma dica? Nada? Tá bom. Um abraço.
Well, that's progress. Deliver this package for Joe, and I'll have my way into death row. With a little luck, Otis Flanagan left something there.
Ever met Dr. Crane? Yeah. He sat in on my annual review. Partway through, Brandon goes to take a whiz. Crane doesn't say a word. Just starts pacing, taking notes with those beady little eyes locked on me. And I thought Professor Strange was a kook.
Cara, tem uma mania de lavar a mão, hein?
You ever bump into Dr. Quinzel? A couple of times. She really believes in all that rehabilitation stuff. I saw a note she left in someone's cell once. It had horses and rainbows drawn all over it. Ever met Dr. Crane? Yeah. He sat in on my annual review. Partway through, Brandon goes to take away.
Tomar banho agora, não.
I didn't get much sleep last night. We had some maintenance problems in max security. So don't test my patience. Instead of bothering me, why don't you go to the library and sign up for group therapy? I'm sure Quinzel would love to hear all about your problems. Let me guess, you're a criminal because your mommy and daddy didn't love you enough. Boo effing who. Don't let my plucky attitude fool you, Malone. Surprisingly, I'm a bit of an asshole. Tiger's got a lot of ex-cops on the payroll. They don't mind taking liberties with scum like you. I didn't get much sleep last night. We had some... max security.
Beleza, tô sabendo.
Time to find Bird. I'll check the gym.
About that beatdown in max security last night? Apparently, I heard that Bolton smashed Falcone on the wall. Sure seems like the tides are shifting in our favor.
I'm not sure about that. Just because the family's on Bolton's bad side doesn't mean we're any safer. We'll have to wait and see how this game plays out.
How sure are we that Bolton clobbered the family last night? They're just rumors, you know?
We gotta hear from the Rat Catcher about this. It could be some fulfillment of prophecy.
You think the Rat King is already here? Walking among us?
Just imagine. Storming out of Parte, 1,000 strong, seizing the city that's rightfully ours. What a picture.
You and me were on SWAT duty for years. Now you're telling me I can't walk where I want? I'm not afraid of those cultists. I dealt with worse on the outside.
You had a badge and a gun on the outside, John. They took him when you killed Ramo. You shouldn't go back there, DeMarco. Those rats find out you're an ex-cop, they'll tear you a new asshole.
Stop pretending you're looking out for me. You're just letting them run this place. You know, I got a lot of stories about our time on the force together. It'd be a shame if your boss found out about any ethical mishaps.
Bolton knows exactly what I'm capable of, Congular. And in case you forgot, I'm happy to give you a refresher course. Whoa, DeMarco, can't let you through. The rats don't want you down there.
Now you're telling me I can't walk where I want?
We don't have enough scalps for showtime. I'm working death row tonight.
Would you shut up before somebody hears you? Man's gonna need more bodies.
Not here. We'll talk later.
We don't have enough scalps for showtime. Logan death row tonight.
Will you shut up before somebody hears you?
Come on, you can tell me what happened to Falcone and the boys last night. Who was it? Captain Bolton?
If you'd been there like you're supposed to, you'd already know.
I told you, my vertigo was acting up. Every time I got out of bed, I nearly passed out.
That wasn't vertigo. The problem's with your spine. As in you ain't got one. How the putz like you fall in with Falcone anyway? Last year you were an errand boy for Cobblepot.
Penguin's just out to make a buck. The Falcone family's got values I can believe in.
Values like paying 10 grand to plant a bomb on that eyesore you had floating in the harbor?
Oh, hey, that's mildly insulting. I got a lot more than 10 grand for selling them out. Come on, you can tell me what happened to Falcone and the boys last night. Who was it? Captain Bolton?
If you'd been there like you're supposed to, you'd already know.
Got something for Bird? He's inside. Don't keep Bird waiting, fish. Got something for Bird? He's inside.
Tô sabendo.
I ain't telling you nothing about what happened in mass security. That's family business. I don't know if you work for the rats or you're just suicidal. But if someone catches you spying on Falcone again, you're dead. There's more rats piling into Blackgate every day. Cops must be giving Tiger a bulk discount. I helped build Falcone's empire on the outside. Just because I'm a guest of this state don't mean I stop living in style. You already made one trip to the infirmary. Unless you want a staycation there, get out of my sight. I ain't telling you nothing about what happened in Massachusetts.
Hey, you've been in Blackgate for years. Things changed much since Tiger took over?
You bet. And Tiger answers the sheriff, not City Hall. And they brought in experimental weapons, new security procedures. And we just guinea pigs now. People in Gotham could care less how we treat it. And Bolton's got a long leash. He drags us around on
it. Tiger put some huge cannons on top of the prison. What's that about?
Anti-aircraft guns, if you can believe it.
Seriously? Do they think we're all just waiting on a helicopter to show up and fly us out of here?
Well, you'd be surprised. I've seen it happen at least 3 times.
Hey, you've been in Blackgate for years. Things changed much since Tiger took over?
Olha o que tem ali, ó.
My company turned Gotham into a world-class city. Now these cultists want to dismantle what little remains of that vision?
Use our connections on the outside to make life easier in here. You're
leadership turned Gothcorp into the People Company. Imagine how we could turn this place around.
Your zeal is infectious, Chase. Most of my bank accounts are frozen, but I have some money tucked away. Where'd we begin?
Start by making some calls. We gotta be liquid if we're gonna grease the wheels in here. Yeah, leave the rest to me.
My company turned Gotham into a world-class city. Now these cultists want to dismantle what little remains of that vision. We want perfect, but God won't.
Damn shame what the rats did to us last night. That's twice they've gotten to the Roman.
You think a mob of rats paraded into max security last night?
Who else would it be?
If the rats did this, they would have dropped bodies. But everyone in our crew's still breathing. Something don't add up. The rats didn't attack max security last night. If they did, they'd be shouting it from the rooftops. I've heard nothing.
So who then? Bunch of tiger guards getting their kicks? Don't tell me Batman's here again.
Don't know, but someone's gearing up for war. And I'm starting to feel like I'm on the losing side.
Watch your mouth, bro. If we go to the mattresses, the Roman's gonna need your help.
You notice there's more rats roaming around than last week? Bringing them in.
Damn shame what the rats did to us last night.
You're happy.
That's twice they've gotten.
Excited.
They think they can change this place from the inside out.
Only thing that's gonna happen is Tiger's gonna tear their insides out. You ever meet a guy in here named Franklin Ricardo? Big scar on his left arm?
Older guy. Part of the Bloodhaven 6? In here for racketeering, yeah?
Yeah. Heard he got a pacemaker put in after he came in here. Wonder if it's still ticking.
Pretty sure he got parole last month. Lucky bastard. We noticed there's more rats roaming around than last week. Bringing them in by the boatload.
Sure does. They don't have that signature Blackgate prison release. They're happy being here. Excited.
They think they can change this place from the inside out.
Only thing that's gonna happen is Tiger's gonna tear their insides.
Who the hell are you?
Malone, I got a package for you from Joe.
Give it here.
Tá na mão.
That feels light. You playing games with me?
No, no games. I'll just take your money and be on my way.
I expected more. If Joe can't deliver, then I keep my money.
Don't sound fair, Birdie.
Life isn't fair. You know, I was born in Peñaduro prison. And you're gonna die in Blackgate. Right.
All aboard the pain train! Daily workout. On the pain train.
Where's the money? To hell with you. Money. Now. It's behind a loose brick in the wall.
Nice, Birdie. Job's done. I'll bring this back to Joe.
Podia ter sido mais simples, né? Vocês quiseram complicar.
What happened to Bird?
Dormindo.
What the hell did you do?
Eu não fiz nada, ele tava com sono.
What happened to Bird?
Sei, ele tava meio cansado.
What the hell did you do? What happened to Bird?
Fica relaxado, fica tranquilo. Se não acontece contigo também.
Got your money.
That your blood? Someone else's.
It was a group effort.
I told you not to get rough with them.
Yeah, well, I had no choice.
We always have a choice, kid. Here. Your cut of the profits from the delivery.
And the access code?
0529. It changes in the morning, so do what you have to do before then.
Thanks.
Don't thank me. You did good work. Apart from violence. Need something, Malone?
I was hoping we could talk.
Sure. What about?
What was your life like on the outside?
It was a long time ago. Sure you want to hear about this? It's not a thriller.
Spend more time talking to you than anyone else here. I'm curious.
Well, there's no one still alive in here that could vouch for this, but I was a pretty big deal back in the day.
That's so?
I wasn't a Falcone or nothing, but I pulled a few big jobs. Before they built that casino out near Amusement Mile, there was a whole string of bars, pool halls, and card joints. For a stretch, me and my buddies owned that block. Those places were like ATMs. We'd come knocking, take what we want, and peel out. We were living fast.
Sounds like a good time. What happened?
Those buddies started disappearing, until it was just me. What used to be a never-ending party became something else. Something I still have a hard time talking about. But hey, that's what Dr. Quinzel is for.
Yeah, group therapy. Does it actually help?
It's not always a zoo, like today. Sometimes it's good to talk. That stuff you share is pretty heavy. Sorry about your parents.
Obrigado, cara.
Thanks, but it doesn't change anything. Talking about it feels useless.
It does at first. You think I can't change the past, but you keep talking, and you realize you don't have to run from it either.
Got any family?
Younger brother. As far as I know, he's doing all right. We don't exactly talk.
How come?
We grew up poor. Rough neighborhood. Rougher parents. He dealt with it his way. School, marriage, kids, the whole nine. I dealt with it my way. We know how that turned out. As far as he's concerned, I died a long time ago.
I don't believe that. People out there care about us.
Come talk to me in 20 years, kid.
Mind if I do some shopping?
Nah. Tá maneiro.
See you around.
See ya. Zero 529.
Down. I don't need Bolton's permission to give any one of you turds free cosmetic surgery.
I've run plenty of counterfeiting jobs before. What I need is someone working the joint. What do the boys in here want to buy?
You hear me? What Dr. Quinzel said. We have a connection, Duncan. He spoke to me last night.
No, he didn't. He's a ventriloquist dummy, you moron! He talks when I make him talk! I don't know what kind of drugs Dr. Crane's giving you, but you either need a whole lot less or a hell of a lot more. Woody is not your toy, Arnold. You don't bring him to group therapy like it's show and tell. I made him. He's mine. Don't touch him!
He spoke to me last night while you were asleep. And it wasn't the first time.
Woody doesn't just speak on his own, you idiot! I get it. Sometimes he seems like he's alive. But it's your imagination! Now, you lay your hands on him one more time, and you're gonna regret it. Don't you ever take Woody out of this cell again, Wesker. You hear me?
But Dr. Quincell said, we have...
Sorry again for the harsh welcome yesterday. Hope your second day in prison is going better than the first. Need anything?
Tá, vamos nós.
Still not sure Otis Flanagan's the Rat King, but I believe he attacked Falcone in the chapel. After lights out, I'll hit death row before Tiger cleans the crime scene.
0529.
Close and lock all cell doors on block 3.
Eu acho que o Batman vai ter que fazer outra visita.
Batcave awaits, then the crime scene in death row.
Eu acho que o Batman vai ter que fazer outra visita ao pessoal aqui. Vamos lá.
You can't just take Woody from me and get away with it, Wesker. This cell ain't big enough for the 2 of us.
3 of us.
Right, the 3 of us.
Hey, wait a minute. Shut up, Dalagan. I'm tired of you putting words in my mouth. Army boy here may not look like much, but he's pliable, dependable, and he can give me what I want. What do you want? Freedom! And I want a partner in crime who's willing to fight for it.
Que bagulho bizarro, hein? Tô só esperando a porrada estancar ali. É, e vamos lá de novo.
Alright, here we go.
É, isso pode machucar. E cá estamos.
Initiated. Batsuit ready. Please equip cowl. Batsuit calibration complete. Welcome.
Eu acho isso muito estranho.
Good evening, sir. I trust you had a productive day.
I have the code for the manual keypad protecting Death Row. 0529.
Shall I share this code with Miss Oracle, sir? Cracking is one of her...
I know what she's capable of. I have what I need to access the Death Row Chapel where Falcone was attacked.
Ah, yes, Blackgate Chapel. A good place to find religion, or in this case, a cult.
I might not find the Rat King there, but I'll find something.
Happy hunting, sir.
Catching the Rat Catcher. Acredito que seja por aqui, né?
I hope you're resting between your daily prison calls and your nighttime daring do.
I can handle it, Alfred. And there was only one fight today.
Glad to hear Mr. Malone is making friends. Or at least fewer enemies.
Otis attended group therapy in recent weeks, but he's moved from his cell into the walls, just like Falcone said.
Perhaps the best way to find Otis Flanagan is to walk a mile in his shoes.
Following his footprints will be enough. The crime scene in Death Row's chapel is our best lead.
Isso aqui eu já conheço. Oh. Ah. O que tem aqui? Ah, adivinha. Peraí, não foi daqui que eu vim? Lugar interessante. Não dá pra subir.
Falcone's fault The state of the prison is strong. We are vigilant. Security is increased. Tiger, if you run into rats, safety is off. If you run into Batman, good luck. Tiger, we're reading increased rat activity in Death Row. They're sabotaging our system. If you see a rat out of his cell, send him back by way of the infirmary. Listen up. Some prisoners are missing from their cells. Be assured, inmates, that escape attempts will only ensure a much longer stay. Get back to your cell, or be marked for special treatment. And make no mistake, special treatment is not a good thing. Remember, Tiger, these rats will pay for what they've done to society and to the whipping courts, and slimy lawyers won't do it. We will.
Como é que eu faço isso?
When in doubt, call it out. Don't hesitate.
Não tem um jeito mesmo.
You're a tough guy. Sure,
Ainda não liberei um jeito de fazer isso.
If I were that, where would I?
For a tough guy, he sure hides it.
Eyes on my six. Side-by-side formation.
Hope you find him before I do.
Clear your area. Report back.
He's running scared. Find him.
Get over here. Watch my 6.
Don't pay us enough for this. Eyes peeled. Something's off. Time to divide and conquer. He's running scared. Find him. Eyes peeled. Something's off. I could use a wingman. On it. You know what to do. Clear your area and report back. Side-by-side formation. Don't pay us enough for this. I could use a wingman. Go back to sweep and clear.
Knuckle up!
Batter up!
Was here a second ago. Side-by-side formation. Get over here. Watch my 6. He's running scared. Find him. Split up. Cover more ground. Good day to call in sick. Hope you find him before I do. Somebody out of their cell? I think I heard something. Cover me. Side-by-side formation. He's running scared. Find him. Hey, fast! Go long! Think I scared him off. I could use a wingman.
Time to divide and conquer. Get over here. Watch my six. Who's there? Somebody out of that shell? Eyes on my six. Side formation.
Ah, nível 2.
You out there?
Eu não tenho equipamento ainda. Break here. Droga. Antes é melhor confirmar. Quando eu estiver ali, vai no meio, vem pra cá. Depois quando tiver assim, vai no meio. Não. Quando tá assim, eu vou estar ali. Meio. 2, eu venho pra cá. Depois é 3. 1 e 3. Nível 2, não dá ainda.
Get over here. Watch my six.
Ainda não tem como subir por ali.
Time to divide and conquer. Clear your area. Side-by-side formation. Eyes peeled. Something's off. You don't pay us enough for this.
divide and conquer.
Get over here. Watch my six. Who's there?
Esse aqui é um código diferente.
Split up. Cover more ground. Let's go back to sweep and clear. You out there? Get over here. Watch my six. I could use a wingman. You say something? On it. You know what to do.
Death Row. The access code is 0529. Falcone was attacked in the Death Row Chapel. The chapel is in Death Row. I need to investigate.
Get over here. Watch my six.
Nightmare is released. And if you find anything violent, bring it to me. Don't pull your arms from
Better hurry or we'll miss the address.
He ain't taking attendance. And the security cams are down. Rats chewing on the wires.
That why we got so many guys here tonight?
Hard to say. A lot of reasons flying around. I heard he's finally hunting down Flanagan and the missing rats.
Heard he wants the chapel cleaned up ASAP after the Falcone attack.
I don't buy either. You see him light up when he found out Batman's here? I only seen him smile twice. Once when he tased the guy fresh out of booking. And last night when Batman put 3 of our guys in traction.
Hope the rats don't take out any more lights. I hate the dark.
Aren't Brandon's guys fixing the circuit? Batman busted it, and Brandon's crew got busted for stealing.
Good riddance. Hate that dude.
His crew got busted, not him. Remember that if he offers you one of his side gigs. Copy. The last guys from Death Row are in Chenpop tonight.
Hope they don't think this gets them out of their sentence. Once the power's back on, so are the executions. You finished the paperwork on their cell transfer?
These guys are on death row. They just wait it out.
Cold piece, Batman. Ha! All talk, no action. That. Is that all you got? Second thoughts?
Vem, Patinho, vem.
Cold beat, Batman.
Oh.
You running away? That looks good. That all you got? Ha! All talk, no action. Back. Cold beat, Batman. Ha! All talk, no action. Back. Cold beat, Batman. You running
Sério?
away? That looks good. What the? Freaking you's gonna be fun. You ain't so tough. You're gonna die in here. I promise it hurts. We'll kill you, freak.
Was the rat.
It's a question that's on all of our minds. Well, they say. So let's listen to what the Rat King is saying in his own words. Gotham is a sinking ship, right?
and the rats will rise. But get this, in the next breath, story changes entirely. Gotham is a laboratory. The Rat King's words, not mine. Where they slice into our skin. Probing and prodding. What's he even talking about? Alien abduction? Because that's what it sounds like. It sounds like a joke. But we in Gotham know better than anyone how serious a joke can be. You know what's no joke? Dr. Yatz's Wonder Tonic. I am not lying when I tell you it's made me a better person. Special for...
The cops! The courts! The creek. The rats failed to kill Commissioner Gordon, but they've crippled the GCPD. They failed to kill DA Harvey Dent, but they made a mockery of justice. Blackgate is Gotham's last line of defense against this scourge. It will not fall on my watch! Am I understood?
Yes, sir!
Recently, rats have acquired enough power to this part of the prison. Quiet rats. See to it that no more rats get into death row, and that no one gets out. Dismissed.
They're using thermal imaging headsets. Anyone wearing them will be able to spot me hiding up in the darkness.
On the job? No. Trouble. Training pays off.
O que tá acontecendo aí? O que tá acontecendo aí? O que tá acontecendo aí?
Something. Say something.
O Não!
Damn shame. We could have been partners.